Question number 5. What are the problems that God will eliminate from our lives in the earth made new? This is back in Revelation 21 again.
Yeah, favorites.
This is verse 4.
Yeah, I love this passage.
Let's see. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away.
Yeah, that's the context in which God says, write this down in verse 5. This is true and faithful. I'm going to make everything brand new. And look at that. I mean, no more tears. It's hard for us to imagine a world without tears or death or crying or sorrow or pain. No more funerals, no more loss. Now, it's interesting to me that this is at the very end. And so we still have to endure the results of this world while we wait for the kingdom.
Sure.
Jesus cried at the tomb of his friend. He felt that sorrow. We will have to cry in the meantime. But what God says is, hey, hang in there. I'm going to eliminate all those things. And what is it? Hebrews 2:15 says that even now, before Jesus comes, he's removed the fear of death from us.
That's right.
He's taken away the fear of death. And to have no fear of death in your life changes how you live. It changes how you live.
Yeah.
Most of the decisions we make, especially later in life, have to do with, finish line's coming.
That's right.
There's no finish line here.
As I read this, the word that really stands out to me is pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that there's folks that are listening right now that are in pain in one way, shape, or another. Life has beat them up, whether it be a loss of loved ones, loss of jobs, choices that they've made. There's just a lot of pain that's happening in the brokenness. God's promise here is that He will take away all of this pain. There will be no more pain.
Right.
And that to me is incredible.
And he's not making that promise in ignorance.
No.
He's come here as a human being. He's lived here. He's felt those same pains that people are feeling now. Jesus was ridiculed by his siblings. He felt lonely. He felt tired. He felt hungry. He was rejected. He was put to death.
Mm-hmm.
He has felt all of the pain that you feel, and he knows it firsthand. And so he's not making some flippant promise, I'm going to remove pain. He gets it. He's
That's
been
right.
here, and he's going to remove it forever.
That's right. And I have found, Sean, that even while we're in this pain, reading this Bible, studying it, and spending time with the Lord, somehow it makes the pain tolerable.
Yes, it really does. It really does. And this is actually my favorite passage. My favorite passage is whichever one I happen to be reading that day because it talks about Jesus. But this one in particular is highlighted in every one of the Bibles I own. And I've got a lot. I've got like 70 of them sitting up on the shelf or more now. But this one I've been banking on because I might be a preacher, but I get it. Death, sorrow, crying, pain. I've lived with all of those things.
That's right.
And I know Jesus is the answer, and I'm banking on this. And you're right. He alleviates pain even in the meantime as you wait. It is better with Jesus as we wait.
Right. He says that he'll make the burden light on
Right.
us, which is wonderful.